and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and I will do probably 3 looks with it. So as you know, I broke down and bought this palette and I love it. The quality is amazing. The mattes blend beautifully. The shimmers are so smooth that look beautiful even on mature eyes. So here it is. I have been using it for a while now. I know you probably have seen lots of swatches of it, but I still swatch them for you on my hand. So as you can see, it's a very cool monochromatic palette. This palette also has these little holes at the back, which means you can pop out the eyeshadows. You can swap the order they appear in, or you can pop extra different eyeshadow. One thing I don't like about this palette is that the shadows don't have names. They just say center eyelid, outer eyelid, inner corner, crease, transition, lash line, blend, smoke, and depending on your skin tone, your crease color might be different. Like this one is called crease, and that's fine for me, but if you are much darker skin tone, that is not going to be your crease color. That might be your crease color, or this one. But that's why you can pop them out and change them. It doesn't bother me because I don't care about the names. I just look at the palette and use it. But it's very difficult when I want to do a tutorial here on YouTube to tell you what shadow I'm using. So it's very difficult. So I will have to show you every eyeshadow that I'm using. So that's one thing that I am not keen on in this palette. Another thing is, this color here, which is called Transition, is so light. It's not white, it's not grey, it's not beige. That couldn't be really transition on anybody. It is good to maybe, you know, if you put the dark shadow here and it's a bit too dark, to sort of blend it out, you can do that. I would replace this eyeshadow with like a dusty mauve, because I love when I do smoky grey eye look to transition it with like a dusty mauve color. Another thing is these three shimmers are very similar. I would like to see maybe like a cool lilac in here, because we've got, it's like a slightly pink one, which is nice, but cool lilac would be nice. And maybe I would have another matte dark eyeshadow that was like a very cool purple or something like that. But you know, that's just me. Other than that, I love it. You can see these 4 eyeshadows look a bit warmer. They are not warm by any means, but next to the very cool ones, they look warmer. So let's start with the first look. I will use on one eye the warmer quad, and on the other eye I do it more of silver, and then we do a third look. On a Rifa 16, I am going to go in this crease color. Please remember, I'm holding the palette upside down, because if I do it like this, the mirror will be in a way. So I'm going to use this crease color in my crease. And I'm going to buff it out upwards. I mean, they just blend so well, and I probably have said it before, you know, when you have eyelids that are not smooth anymore, are all crinkly and wrinkly, the smoothness of the eyeshadow is very important, because even if you blend your eyeshadow really well on mature eyes, the way the light bounces off all these creases and wrinkles, it never looks properly blended, if you know what I mean. So if you have an eyeshadow that doesn't blend very well, that is gonna show up even more. I'm going to shade my outer 7 with it. Now on a Hulu P66, I am going to go to the lash line color, which is probably the darkest color, and I'm going to start shading the outer 7 with it and bringing it in above my crease. Then I'm going to go back to Rifa 16 and keep blending out the edges. You don't get very much fallout from it, and I haven't even tapped off the brush, which I should, because I'm sure I'll get some fallout if I don't. Now on a Rifa 02, I am going to go to this outer eyelid and apply it sort of from the middle of my eye going over that dark one. Now with the same brush, but the other side of it, I am going to go to this silver one, which is called Center Eyelid. And apply that one more over in a corner. Oh, they are just so beautiful. Now I'm going back to the lash line one, the very dark one, and just darken this outer portion. Go back to the 16 with that crease color, first crease color, and blend out the edges. Now on a Rifa 03, I'm going to take this one, which is called the inner corner, and apply it on my inner corner. Now on the Rifa 23, I'm going to that lash line color, that very dark one, and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line. Then on a Rifa 12, I am going to go to this first crease color and blend out the lower lash line with it, sort of blowing it out a bit. On a Rifa 03, I am going to go to that outer eyelid color and I will apply it here in the middle. And that's this look done. I will put mascara on, although I will have to take it all off in a minute to do the third look. You could also use the lash line wet color to do a line. I am going to use the Wet n Wild breakup proof, waterproof eyeliner in black. just on the outer portion of my eye. Wing it a bit, smudge it a bit, and I will put mascara on. So this is look number one. This is very smoky, very nighttime, but it's just beautiful. You can achieve daytime looks from it as well. You just don't build up these dark colors as much, and you don't have to build up the shimmers either, but I think this is beautiful. Okay, on this eye we are going to do something with this warmer quad in here. So I will go into blend first. I'm gonna use my clean Rifa 16 on this eye. I think I might actually do like a halo on this eye. This is a beautiful color. I love this one for my crease color. So as you can see, it is much warmer comparing to this. I would say this one is quite neutral. So I'm going to go into my inner corner with it and outer corner and in my crease, and then blend it upwards. I'm sure this eye is much more wrinkly than the other one. Now I'm going to take Rifa 13 and I will go into this shade, which is called Smoke, and I will apply it more of in my crease just to darken it. Basically underneath this blend color that I've just applied. I'm going to apply it in the inner corner. And outer corner. I'm still going into that smoke and just darkening the outer corner. It's not even a corner, is it? And the inner one. Then with a Hulu P66, I am going to go to this one which says outer lid. Oh, I've almost put it on the eye. And I'm just going to shade it about here, and I'm going to leave the center for the gold color. This is gorgeous. And now with the Rifa 02, I am going to go to the center eyelid, this gold color. It's a beautiful gold. I'm not into golds normally, but this one is really pretty. And I'm just going to apply it right in the middle like a spotlight. I probably will do it with my finger as well, just to intensify it. Oh yes. I'm going quite high up past my crease because, you know, hooded eyes, so you need to see it when you're blinking. Okay, and now I am going to sort of melt these two edges with it. So I'm going to go back to that outer eyelid color, this one, and just slightly melt the edges of these two, of that gold and that one. Now on my lower lash line, I'm going to do something similar. I will just repeat what I did on the top. I will put a bit of that gold in the middle. So I'm going into the smoke first. Then into the blend, that warmer one that I put in my crease, smudge it underneath that one, and then I am going to take Rifa 03, go into this gold one and apply it right in the middle. You don't want it to be as crazy as at the top. And then I might actually take this gold one and go right here just to brighten up this inner corner. And now I will put mascara on. Okay, so these are the two looks, and if they were your evening looks, I think this gorgeous lipstick would look beautiful. This is the new Wonder 2 lipstick in Gimme Red. Love it. You know how much I love it. I've talked about this lipstick. It's absolutely beautiful. But otherwise you could put nude lip with it, which I will with the next look. I didn't put much mascara on because I know I have to take this off to do the third look. So here are the first two looks. Okay, eyes look a bit panda-like because I had to take the other makeup off and put concealer on. On my lips I have the Charlotte Tilbury's Iconic Nude, Charlotte Tilbury's Kim KW lipstick, and Turkish Delight from NARS. Okay, let's do the third look. I am going to start with this smoke color first. Do it again on the Rifa 16. So you notice I start here with, when I first did my brush, sort of blend it in here, and then with whatever I've got left, I go up. Now with the Rifa 13, I am going to go to this crease color. This one is a bit cooler than what I've just put on. And I'm just going to do it more in my crease and on the outer V. Now with the Rifa 02, I'm going to go into this outer eyelid. This is beautiful. It's like a mink color. And I am going to apply it on the outer eyelid. In fact, I'm going to do it sort of from the middle. Again, if you want it more intense, use your fingers. Again, going back to that, see, that's so annoying that I have to show it to you all the time, to this crease color. Make this darker. If I wanted to make it really dark, I could go to that darkest color that is called the lash line. And now again on Rifa 02, I am going to go to the center eyelid, this beautiful pink. It's very like a champagne pink. It's gorgeous. Now on my bottom lash line I am going to go probably to the lash line color on my Rifa 23. This is lovely, lovely thin brush. And I will blend it out with the crease color. And right in the corner I am going to apply that pink color again. I've wet my brush a bit. You can always put it under your brow bone as well. I don't often put eyeshadow on my brow bone. I think I'm going to use the eyeliner smudge it a bit. I smudge it with that smudger that I have on a Maybelline liner, but you can smudge it with any sort of spongy applicator, you know. And I think I'm going to put it in my waterline as well. And now mascara. Okay, and that's the third look. You could also do all matte look. You could do very, very delicate, just wash of shimmer look. So there is quite a few, but they all will look cool. So I am very pleased with this palette, as much as I was never gonna buy it. I absolutely love it, and the quality is probably the best thing about it, because yes, you can find similar colors in other palettes, but these blend by themselves. I don't know if this is the case with every palette of Natasha Denona, because as you know, I had mini one a while ago and I wasn't impressed by it at all, but since I bought that and I bought some those five palettes, couple of those, they all seem to be really, really nice. So I am over the moon with this palette. I like cool colors. I like any colors really. Okay, my lovelies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.